Seen it twice.
Yeah.
All right. Here we are with a new episode of Pints and Pages. I'm Nick.
I'm Brad.
I'm Levi.
And today we're going to start with the Superman trailer. I watched it the morning that it came out.
And then he forced me to watch it.
And then I forced him to watch it.
Thank God.
I was
Glad you made him watch it.
I was gonna watch it either way, but he came home on lunch and he was like, "Have you seen the Superman trailer?" And I was like, "No." And he was like, "All right, you're sitting down and watching it." And I was like, "Okay."
Yep.
I
what a father needs to do, guiding his son through life.
I'm curious about the Zoomer Clark Kent.
Okay. So I got a couple of things about the trailer. I thoroughly enjoyed it. I think it's going to be a Superman movie that we want to see. I think it's going to be a solid, representation of how Superman should be seen. I think it's going to be colorful. I think it's going to be lighthearted. I think it's going to be wholesome. Yeah, so what do you think?
No, what did Levi think?
Fuck. Honestly, I'm just curious to see how this is gonna work. I am intrigued with the no origin story. I would prefer no origin story, especially with the vast amount of characters.
But is that confirmed that there's no?
I don't believe that it's an origin story.
I don't think it's been confirmed, but just
it still showcases a conflict we've seen already, though, in a different way. Because we've seen Superman get treated poorly in the movies several times.
Yes.
But go ahead with what you thought.
I'm more of just curious to see how, what exactly is going on. Because Dad's pointed this out. Hawk Girl, fucking Green Lantern, and the other dude.
Mr. Terrific.
Are all wearing the same outfit, so we're guessing they're all together in a justice. What'd you call them?
I think that those three are not part of the. I don't think they're part of the Justice League. I think it's going to be the Justice Society of America.
Yes,
but I'm curious to see if that's actually what it's going to be. How they're going to deal with just the fact of Superman being Superman, and I know we've seen him get not be accepted or portrayed in a different kind of way, but I'm curious to see how James Gunn is going to do this one. I don't have a lot of I'm more of just curious at all of it.
So I'm known for not liking a lot of the DC movies. I don't really care for them, but
I look at them as just action slop.
I don't know. They always it's the same shit over and I've ranted a couple times about how many times are we gonna get Superman over and over? How many times are we gonna get Batman over and over, and nobody ever kind of explores the other fucking superheroes?
We're getting the Lantern TV show,
but this time I'm like, nah, dude. I'm fucking super hyped for it. I'm so goddamn ready to see this fucking stupid ass Superman movie.
That's the thing. Dude, I'm not that hyped for it.
Okay, I wanted any Green Lantern already, and then they give us Guy Gardner with the fucking haircut.
Yeah.
With the fuck. Dude, that is the ugliest motherfucking comic book series Green Lantern ever, and there's a whole fucking specific facade to him, and I'm and it's Nathan Fillion, and I'm just in it, and then fucking seeing everybody else look so accurate, and then I thought that was a good Superman suit. Some of them look like shit, some of them are just, it's a hard color ratio to get for cinema, and I like that one that we got.
Yeah,
I have been seeing people on Twitter bitch about it.
So what, the suit?
Because the shorts are kind of baggy on him and shit, and it looks low quality of material and blah blah blah. And I'm like, shut the fuck up.
So I guess James Gunn was shooting the movie, and they had the suit. He had an idea for his suit, and they made the suit. He tried on the suit, whatever the kid's name is, and he said James Gunn said, I'm just not sure. I'm not sure about the suit. Maybe it should be darker. It's a little, maybe it's a little too vibrant. Maybe it's a little too bright. And the guy playing Superman,
David Cornsweat.
Okay. David Cornsweat.
Cornsweat.
Yeah, Cornsweat.
Cornsweat.
Oh.
Yeah.
I thought you said corn sweat.
So,
Is that like, did you get that out of Jonathan Davis's gym locker?
So he told James Gunn, "Isn't that who Superman is? Like, isn't he supposed to be Americana? Isn't he supposed to be bright and vibrant? Isn't he supposed to be hope? Like,
Yeah.
does he need to be all meh? Like, no, he really doesn't.
Yeah.
That's not who he is." Which makes complete sense. We've seen that one. Henry Cavill played that one, and he did fine. But, like, Superman wasn't always the... Like, that's how I kind of got, like, him in Man of Steel. I enjoyed... Like, I had never deep dove through reaction videos like I did for this one. It was a weird rabbit hole that I went down for hours watching reaction videos to the trailer, because I didn't realize the emotion that it invokes in people.
Oh my god.
Like,
as soon as he started whistling, I knew right away.
Yeah.
It was like, there's no other reason to whistle. There's absolutely zero other fucking reason to whistle.
Right.
Oh, I
And
thought
I'm
the crypto looked amazing.
Yeah. And, you know, I'm glad he's like a wiry-haired dog, because the crypto in some of the comics is that like a white German Shepherd or what?
I think
is
it's
this
like a
fucking
white
thing?
lab type.
White
Yeah.
lab, and I'm like, that's not a superhero dog to me. There's so many Labradors and Retrievers and stuff in like all kinds of different things.
Yeah.
But
Yeah,
I
it looks
also
like a
I
Jack
also
Russell.
thought it was funny that James Gunn's brought us Cosmo, and now he's got a
Now he's doing crypto.
crypto. And,
He loves his dogs, man.
He does. He
Yeah,
loves his animals. That is for sure.
so
I know we were talking about it earlier today about Alan Turdic's got a secret role in it.
Yeah.
I was just looking a little bit into it.
So, yeah.
A lot of people think it's Dr. Phosphorus, which is who he's voicing in.
Really? They think he shows up?
Because James Gunn stated he chose the voice actors for Creature Commandos so they could play their live action counterparts.
Right, correct. But if he...
That's what everyone's going on.
He voices more than one role in Creature Commanders. He's going to play Clayface and Dr. Phosphorus.
You did tell me that.
Yeah.
I forgot about. I was just reading what or telling you what I saw people saying.
Yeah, so I could see him doing multiple voices.
Multiple people, man. Clayface is just kind of Clay.
Yeah.
At least I'm thinking animated Clayface.
Well, yeah. I mean, he'll have to be that way too. But I think that it was...
Well, the guy that was Mr. Terrific was the Darwin in the X-Men Days of Future Past.
Yes.
Oh.
Yes, he was.
I didn't realize
He
that.
was. Yeah, I think the Mr. Terrific suit looks good. I thought Guy Gardner looked well. I love the Lois Lane, but I love her in that Marvelous Miss Maisel on Amazon Prime, so I'm totally good with that. You even saw a glimpse of Jimmy Olsen. That was a kid sitting in front.
Holt was Lex Luthor.
Nicholas, yeah.
He's a really good actor in general, so I think he'll be able to play good Lex.
Yeah. Yeah, I think that the overlining big villain, I was telling him this earlier, is gonna be Brainiac. I think Brainiac...
Who's Brainiac?
They didn't show Brainiac,
Maybe
but
that's who fucking Alan Tudyk is.
But it might be. I think that's who he
Hey,
plays.
Steve the Pirate.
Hey,
I just want for once for him to be dressed as a pirate.
In anything.
And that's what he's in the movie for. And they keep it a secret role. And everybody's like, oh my god, he's a secret role again. And then it gets to, just randomly in the middle of the movie and be like, hey, look, it's Steve the Pirate. Yarr! And then that's it.
I think that Brainiac is gonna be the background Thanos. I think Brainiac is gonna be that background character that Lex Luthor is. I told him this earlier. Lex Luthor is a perfect, and they got the perfect actor for it, Nicholas Hoult. I could see him ending up being the DC's Loki.
Oh, right.
Like
starting evil, going good.
Like that whole redemption story towards the end, because you know how Lex in the comic book has a couple of times where he
doesn't want to destroy the world.
Yeah, right.
He just wants to control it.
Yeah, and so I could see the whole, as we run through these several movies and several TV shows and several years and stuff, I could see where at some point Lex becomes more endearing than he does.
I didn't realize Nicholas Hoult played Beast also.
Yes.
Yeah. That was instantly, as soon as I seen him, I'm like, they shaved all his blue hair.
I'm so bad with actors' names and shit. I have to go through and find what other
Nicholas Hoult is in what is that? Nosferatu. Nosferatu. Yeah.
Which comes out what?
Christmas Day.
Yeah.
It's a good Christmas movie. That is officially a Christmas movie.
It is a Christmas movie. But yeah, I think that James Gunn has definitely brought to light what DC could be. I think he's created excitement. I think that.
Well, I like how the trailer's actually the guy that did Guardians of the Galaxy, and I'm like, can they say that?
Yeah.
I'm like,
right.
Is that allowed?
Right.
Well, I don't see why they couldn't. I mean, he is the guy that did Guardians of the Galaxy.
That's admitting, hey, we fucked up so much that
we brought Marvel guys over here.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, look at half the actors.
Yeah.
No, I think it's going to be great, though, and I am super fucking excited. I was so pumped to see the raising of the Fortress of Solitude.
Yeah.
That's okay, we never get the Fortress of Solitude the way I've enjoyed it. And
right.
Hardly fucking nothing. Most of it never has it.
I think crypto will have a big part in it. I've been told that Mr. Terrific is a actual focal point of some of the movie. So I have a feeling that we're going to see a lot of him. I don't think we're going to get as much Lex Luthor as maybe we think we will, but still, I could still maybe I'm wrong, but
it's just crazy. I wonder what the fuck wrecked him up so bad. Crashing in snow, though.
Yeah.
I did read, or I did watch some things, and a lot of people were pointing out the gun.
Yeah.
And maybe that he was fucking Superman, got shot in the chest, and then he wrecked there.
Oh.
This is after Lex Luthor pumped around right in his fucking chest with whatever crazy gun he was holding.
Yeah. Well, he's known in the comic books to have kryptonite bullets.
That's what I'm saying.
So
fucking pumped one in him, man, and he's just I don't know, that would be awful. And you fly, and it's oh, there's somewhere to die.
Yeah.
It's oh, I didn't die. Oh.
Yeah. Yeah. I loved how they did the stuff with saving the girl. The trailer was just very well. Did you guys notice that they never at once flashed the title of the movie?
No. I didn't even notice that.
They also never said a single fucking word other than
crypto, take me home.
Yeah. I did notice that.
If you can do a trailer that good with no words, then I'm ready. It's doing its job.
Yeah.
If it's a big disappointment, that's gonna suck. But I'm still gonna go watch it.
The guitar part of the John Williams original Christopher Reeves theme was cool too. I thought. I thought they did a very good job bringing that in. I thought that was solid work.
Ominous
Yeah. But yeah, I'm definitely excited for it. It's
Dad and I were talking about this earlier. Do you think James Gunn's going to be forced to put Matt Reeves' Batman in his DC? with the second movie if it does well, like Penguin in the first movie did?
No, I don't think we'll see Batman. I think James Gunn knows well enough to.
Well, he says he has his own Batman planned.
Well, and that's what I mean. I think he's smart enough to know how to pace now, and he's gonna be like, I need to do this, and then I'm ready to do a standalone fucking Guy Gardner goddamn thing. Maybe I don't know. I'm assuming.
I swear
I'm
to God.
assuming he would visit something from within that movie.
I know.
Further.
I know he said Guy Gardner is going to be in the Lantern Corps TV show and be a vital part of that.
But I'm just like, I think he's.
I just don't want them to go down the rabbit hole of, all right, we saw Hawk Girl, Mr. Terrific, and fucking Green Lantern. Origin stories for all of them, and then whatever
it's not origin stories.
Well, that's what I'm saying. I hope we don't
plot furthering like points. Like,
see, I'm fine with
what
that.
They do after that event, and maybe it shows you show a couple of them work together. Look at like there for a while, Marvel was on that track where everything was getting to be linear and all relating to that Endgame, and like everything was tracking. And it's like, oh yeah, I hadn't seen you since what, fucking New York or Chicago or wherever, Budapest.
Budapest.
Fucking.
But,
I think if they can do that, like this movie happens, and then the only next movie they put out is something that happens after that event, and never double back prequel, like.
I think
that would be the smart idea.
I think Guy Gardner is going to be in Lanterns. Now, I know Lanterns, the TV show, is supposed to be focused on Hal Jordan and Jon Stewart. Rockstar's brought up a good point that he could show up in the Lantern show and actually be an aged Guy Gardner. Or like Guy Gardner. At some point, Guy Gardner in the comics turned into the Red Lantern. He had a red ring and not a green ring. So you could always do that too. Like, maybe Guy Gardner is an elder lantern.
He got a new color.
Yeah, they got a new color. And, but it's definitely not a Green Lantern show. It's a lantern. You're going to see all different colors.
Because Earth has one of each color, right?
Yeah.
I'm reading a little bio thing. It's an 8-episode HBO series that'll tell the story of two Green Lanterns, the veteran Hal Jordan and rookie Jon Stewart, as they take on an Earth-based murder mystery.
That would be cool if they brought Guy Gardner in as a Red Lantern. He comes in, he's like, "What?"
Yeah, right. I definitely think that's a way they could go. I think that. It'll be interesting as we move forward with the Batman movie, the Batman Part 2, to see if they start to kind of guide that direction. But I agree with you that I think that we're going to get standalone movies that kind of follow each other.
Yeah.
And in the way Marvel did, and then there's like if you sprinkle some heroes in here and there, and then they come together.
Well, all of his Guardians of the Galaxy shit was all sequential.
Yeah.
And it's always gonna be, because the next thing is Peter Quill on Earth or some shit, if that ever goes through.
Right.
Right. I think they talked about something along those lines.
Yeah.
But he kept all this fucking thing in order. I think that's the key to success.
The next movie is Supergirl. So, because he's doing Gods and Monsters. So, like right now they
need some extra help.
Yeah.
They need someone super.
Yeah. So, Supergirl's the next one. I don't know any of the details on Supergirl.
I was looking up the Lanterns.
So, if they bring in Supergirl, do you think they'll bring in fucking Cyborg at the same time?
They could. I would love that, because that also can start us getting down to Teen Titans.
I want to see...
Or just Titans in general. Maybe they're not teens.
There needs to be a Beast Boy in fucking live action.
Yes.
I'll tell you who they need in live action. Martian the Manhunter. Like they need
a good one.
They need a solid and they did a very good Martian the Manhunter.
Martian the Marvin.
Jesus Christ, Dad.
They did a very good version of one on the Supergirl TV show.
Right now, I'm on the IMDb, and the only description there is for it is it follows Kara Zor-El's story and her darker origin before she finally made her way to Earth.
Oh, so that is an origin story.
Yeah, that is an origin story. Bastards.
Well, say it's an origin story that'll slip in after this movie, and it won't seem like necessarily it'll be an origin.
Yeah,
it'll be like, who's the first motherfucker that's gonna go talk to her? Damn Clark Kent.
Yeah. It'll be an origin story that weaves way better into the story.
It's how you should introduce someone. Like if you just have it like the last person's movie is like trailing in, like, whoa, who's this motherfucker? I just got done, like.
Well,
I was getting a second one.
Oh, the chick from House of the Dragon is who's playing her. I didn't realize that either.
Oh, really?
Yeah, whoever plays, I don't know how to say her fucking name. I'll show you a picture.
Yeah.
I can't say the House of the Dragons names. They're fucking retarded, that chick.
Okay.
I don't know if you've seen House of the Dragon at all.
Nope, not at all.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm the only one that's seen that one.
Yeah, I'm nuts. Game of Thrones soured me with season 8. So
Game of Thrones was never watched by me at all in any capacity.
I watched it till season 5. I got like halfway through season 5 and quit watching.
Not a bit of it.
It is very irritating with that show, but that's a whole separate.
Yeah, I enjoyed the first. It wasn't that season 8 was bad, it just felt rushed.
Well, yeah, because they were off to make their Star Wars show that they didn't get to do because season 8 tanked so bad.
Yeah, season 8 was rushed.
Because they were signed to do a Star Wars show, but it was signed for as soon as Game of Thrones ended. And Tolkien was like, or not Tolkien, fucking George R.R. Martin was like, hey, we can do another season or 2. And they were like, give us 8 episodes, we got this.
Yeah, it was rushed.
And they threw it down the dumpster. At least that's my understanding of what happened.
And then they didn't get their Star Wars movie.
Yeah.
So.
They didn't deserve it after that.
They did not. You caught up with Skeleton Crew?
Yes.
I'm not. We can play this game.
Can't say I remember no that.
I have been seeing a bunch of posts with just a picture of a beat up robot that says, okay, so this is where Star Wars is going. I don't understand what that's supposed to mean. But
they had to find something to bitch about because there's not much to bitch about.
Okay.
In my eyes. It's a little...
I've seen nothing.
We're babysitting kids, sure. We get it.
The Afro kid, the main kid, is annoying as fuck.
He is an annoying little shit, but he's also so fucking young and little, and I'm like, yeah, that's partially why I never had kids.
He's annoying as fuck.
Yeah.
The other 3 I don't mind as much.
No, see, I hate fucking... Well, I don't want to say hate. I think Fern's a little snobby bitch. Just don't listen.
I'm not a huge fan of Fern.
Like the one kid's kind
of not the girl, but just the character. Yeah. I'm not a fan of Fern. I'm not a fan of Wynn.
The techno girl, I like her.
The techno girl I like, and the elephant boy I like.
Yeah, Neil.
Nice
sweater, Neil.
Yeah.
Sorry, Christmas time.
Neil Diamond.
Santa Claus.
Yeah, I think it was the Santa Claus. We find out,
so much. And then
fucking spoil it.
Okay, so like the end of the last episode, after they're trying to find Adden, the name of the 4th episode is
Can't Say I Remember No Adden.
Yeah, and that's what he repeats through the whole entire thing until Fern realizes that it's a command.
Yeah, he can't say it.
He's been commanded to.
Yeah.
So
He knows it, but he can't.
comes out and says, I'm the captain, you need to recall all your memories about Aden, blah, blah, blah. So he does remember Aden, but then he says, my captain told me that if anybody came asking, I was supposed to kill them. So then that's when the episode ends. Well, yeah. Jude Law's character runs up and shuts him off. And yeah.
Always go for the power button.
Do we have another Omega?
No.
No.
It's just a poor attempt.
You know who's playing the robot, and I call him the Aden robot. I don't even know his name.
33 or something.
It's the chubby guy from Shaun of the Dead.
Makes sense.
Yeah.
He's really good at that kind of shit.
Yeah. Yeah, that's who it is.
Hell yeah.
From Hot Fuzz and Shaun of the Dead.
I was drunk the only time I saw Shaun of the Dead.
It's great. This is the second main character.
Yeah, the second main.
Okay.
Not Simon Pegg, but the other one.
Yeah.
Alright, I at least remember the face. Could I tell you a lick of that fucking movie? No.
Zombies.
Yeah, zombies.
Well, yeah, I knew that. I could tell you zombies.
You got rid on you.
When he, when they're making sounds when they're hitting the fucking zombies. They're moaning to a beat. And he's like, yeah. Da-da-da-da, oh! Yeah. Like, shit. But, yeah. I don't know that I've ever seen Hot Fuzz, but I know what it is.
It's fucking wild. It's a little over the top.
Yeah.
Or most things.
They were in, Paul?
Oh, yeah, that's right.
Movie,
Paul, the
Seth
alien
Rogen.
movie. Seth Rogen was the weed-smoking alien.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was good.
Yeah.
And what's her name from SNL and a bunch of other movies? Oh. She was wearing an eye patch. Her dad was super religious at one of the stops they stayed at.
Is that Molly Shannon?
I can't remember her name.
Yeah, I don't know.
But she was fucking fat. She nailed that part. It was hilarious. She's like this God-fearing, like, fucking basically held captive girl. And she's got an eye patch because she's got like a fucked up eye. Well, the alien heals it, but then she's like, now she questions God, so she starts using cuss words and like she's using them all wrong and shit. And she's like, there was one point she's like, you bet your big fat dick. And it's like, I think there's like a lot of like the deleted scenes where they kept trying to go through and have her do different cuss words, and it's even more fucking funny.
Oh shit! Yeah, I can't remember. Look up Paul. I can't remember who. Yeah, Paul Blart, Mall Cop. Yeah, that was Kevin James. I couldn't even tell you the love interest in that one. A way better Mall Cop movie is Observe and Report with Seth Rogen. And
what do you want me to look up about this?
Paul.
Yeah,
the
what
movie
about
Paul?
The cast.
Who's in the cast?
Who are you wanting? I mean, Simon Pegg, Nick Frost, Seth Rogen, Kristen Wiig.
Kristen Wiig, that was her.
Kristen Wiig.
Okay.
I was gonna say, you didn't ask me for. Did you just want me to go down the fucking list?
Exactly.
I could name them all off.
Yeah, that's what we got to Kristen Wiig. Okay.
The point of this is to say as many words as we can in an hour. So
I mean, that is factual.
That just helps fill her.
Yeah, just fill her out.
It's got Bill Hader too.
Yeah.
Does it have Bill Hader?
And Jason Bateman.
Yeah,
and Sigourney
they're
Weaver.
The fucking FBI agent.
Yeah, they're the
Bill
FBI.
Hader's the idiot when he's like, God damn it.
Yeah. I noticed you were watching Carry On.
Yeah, that was a great fucking movie.
Okay, I've been wondering about it because Jason Bateman plays the bad guy.
Without spoiling anything, it is a really good movie. There is one action scene that all of us as a group were like, that was a little over the fucking top and a little much, didn't need to be there. But other than that, great movie. Leaves you, like, great tension. Leaves you wondering what the fuck's going on throughout the whole goddamn thing. Constant twists and turns. It's great.
Okay, alright, I'll have to watch it.
I don't like seeing Jason Bateman as a bad guy.
I don't, but I'm interested to see how it plays out.
I mean, he is 100% a bad guy, but he very much tries, not even tries to like heroize himself or anything, but like
he's trying to justify what he's
doing. He doesn't try to justify it at all. He's just blatantly tells them like, hey, I get paid, end of fucking story. I don't care.
Oh, okay. Alright.
He's like, I'm getting paid for this. That's all I care about. I'm trying to do my job. I don't give a shit what happens.
Okay. Alright, cool. Cool. Bateman is the best.
He's really good.
That movie, Bad Words, where he's the adult in the spelling bee.
I don't think I've seen it.
You've not seen that? Oh my god, it is hysterical. He, like, fucks with those kids, but it's a loophole. He's in the National Spelling Bee because it's a loophole about him never finishing, like, 2nd grade or something.
Oh, Billy Madison did?
So, yeah, so there's some sort of, like, law that he gets to be... It's not 2nd grade. It's like 6th or 8th grade or something. I don't know.
He just found his way in.
But he found his way in because, like, because he never graduated from 7th or 8th grade or whatever.
So he just goes to the whole national
he goes to all these fucking spelling bees and just fucks with these kids. But he knows all the words. And it's fantastic. Because he takes this little Indian boy and he starts fucking with him, and like they go out and like he drives him around town and like teaches him cuss words, and it's hysterical. It's one of my favorites.
Did he win it?
No, he didn't. There's a twist at the end where the only reason he's been doing it is because his illegitimate father is the judge of the spelling bee.
Oh.
So, like, he's been doing...
all this was about a spelling bee.
He's been trying to ruin the name of the spelling bee to get back at this guy who slept with his mom, like, when he was in town for a spelling bee or selling dictionaries or some shit. And left and never came back. So he's tried to get back at him.
Well, that's an interesting plot line.
Yeah. But in the meantime, he befriends a child and teaches him cuss words and teaches him how to smoke. And like, it's funny though, because he's this adult sitting up on stage and he's leaning over to these kids being like, so do you think your mom and dad will love you anymore if you don't get this like next word right? Like, he's like, I could see where they'd really fucking hate you if you didn't get this. I mean, the pressure that you've got to feel, the fact that your parents only love you because you can spell words. Like, he is fucking with these kids hardcore.
I love that shit.
And, like, that's the sort of shit. I don't even think your parents love you. Are they even here? I don't even see it. Like, he's doing shit like that, like, to these children.
I love it. That's awesome. That's what I need.
Yeah.
I love children just getting tormented.
Yeah.
Because they torment everybody else throughout life.
He does it a lot in this movie. Yeah. The other
that might
one...
become my new favorite movie.
The other one that I enjoy...
It's noted that Levi does not have kids.
Yeah, I don't have kids, never plan on having kids.
He's not torturing any of his own.
I didn't say torturing, I said tormenting. There's a difference.
The other movie that he's in that I love is the one about jars.
Holes?
Jars of what?
I can't remember. Jelly. He's in a movie where he owns a jelly company. And it is a really good... I mean, he's good in Horrible Bosses, too, don't get me wrong. Yeah. But he owns this...
Dodgeball. Move, Cotton.
Oh, yeah. The Ocho 8. Yeah. He's in Dodgeball. Horrible Bosses is good.
Who's that neighbor? Was it?
Game Night. He was in Game Night.
There was a movie where he had... there was something...
He was in that couples retreat with Vince Vaughn.
I Am Legend.
He was in I Am Legend. Hancock.
Hancock.
Sorry. He was the...
Will Smith.
He was in Will Smith. He was in Will Smith. Did you find it?
No, I What the fuck are you trying to describe this movie as?
Put Jason Bateman owns a jelly company. I'm telling you, that's what it is. I can't remember what it's called.
Well, you kept saying jars of extract?
Extract, that's it.
Flower extract plant.
Okay.
It's not jars of jelly.
You ever see the movie The Gift?
No. I was sitting here searching up movie about jars of jelly. Movies about Jelly Factory, and I was getting a Goofy movie, a movie about a jelly bean jar, a 1972 horror movie. I was getting all sorts of weird shit.
He was in Little House on the Prairie.
Yes. Teen Wolf he was in one of the Teen Wolves.
Teen Wolf 2.
Teen Wolf 2, because Michael J. Fox was 1.
Yeah.
And then Bateman was 2.
Yeah.
And then
he's been in like everything. There's a lot.
He has been in a shit ton.
Yeah,
a lot of movies.
It's pointless to even read it. Like, you should just like. It'd be easier if you're like, is he in this? And I can be like, yes.
It'd be easier to name the things he wasn't in.
He was in Central Intelligence. He was the bully. He was the Rock's bully in fucking Central Intelligence.
Yeah.
I do remember that when he was like, "Oh, you're Bobby Weird Dick." That's what he called him, Bobby Weird Dick. His name was like Reardick, maybe, and he called him Bobby Weird Dick.
The fuck are these movies you're watching? The fuck are these movies that got greenlit?
Good movies.
Has he ever been in a superhero movie other than
Justice League? He was a voice.
Other than
I literally
Hancock.
He was in Justice League?
It was an animated TV show.
Oh.
Justice League Unlimited.
No.
That doesn't count.
Oh, come on. He's in a superhero TV show.
Mr. McGoram's Wonder Emporium.
That was Heath Ledger's last movie. I think.
I thought his last movie was...
No, it was that. He was supposed to star in that, but he only played in like a little bit of it.
How about Thunder Force with Melissa McCarthy? That's a superhero movie, isn't it?
Oh yeah, it is. He plays the lobster guy.
Yeah.
Doesn't he?
Oh my god.
The lobster guy?
He plays the lobster guy. He's also in that other movie with Melissa McCarthy where they go on that ride where she steals his identity.
Identity thief.
Yeah. That one's hysterical too.
That's too much shit.
Jason Bateman and Tim Curry are national treasures.
On his IMDb, I don't know if it maxes out at 99, but for previous works as an actor, he's at 99, upcoming 4. So I don't know if 99 is the cap and he has more than that, or if he's about to hit 103 by next year.
And could be 103 by next year. We were watching the IU Notre Dame game on Friday, and at Buffalo Wild Wings, and Home Alone 2 was on the other TV, and somebody said, "Oh my God, did you just see that play?" And I said, "No, because I can't stop watching Tim Curry on the television."
Did you know apparently they're making a Clue? Because it's in his IMDb as being him and Ryan Reynolds starring in it.
Him and Ryan Reynolds have been trying to make a Clue remake.
I feel like you've said this before.
For years, and they haven't been able to pull it off. But yeah, no, both of them have tried to make the Clue
I just hadn't seen that before.
Ryan Reynolds would play Mr. Body, and I believe Jason Bateman was going to play Mr. Green.
I mean, that works for both of them. I would love to see Ryan Reynolds as
So basically, Ryan Reynolds would play Tim Curry's role.
Yeah.
And Jason Bateman would play Michael McKean's role.
See, I would love to see Ryan Reynolds running around the fucking mansion at the end.
I don't know. Ryan Reynolds, I feel like would have been a better somebody else.
He would probably come off as a better Professor Plum, the sex maniac guy.
Yes.
Yeah.
Professor Plum would definitely be that. That would be better because you need a dude. Tom Hiddleston is Mr. Body.
You definitely
like
need
a theatrical guy.
Yeah, you definitely need a theatrical, like
better.
physical comedy guy to
Yes.
do Mr. Body. Hiddleston would be good. Yeah, probably.
I'm trying to think of like other.
Don't ask me to start casting people. I'm bad at this shit.
Yeah,
the rest of us fucking theatrical actors are there anymore?
There's more than what you would think. Yeah, they're just older.
Well, I guess that's what I should have said. What younger? Not that Mr. Body needs to be younger, but I'm thinking most of these guys are fucking ancient.
No, they're over there busy working background roles and shit.
Hugh Jackman would be a good Mr. Body.
Yeah.
Actually, honestly.
I could see that.
Yeah.
Fuck it, put Batista in the role. He's slimmed down.
Hugh Jackman would be perfect for that role. Batista would be good for Colonel Mustard.
Daniel Craig, just for the hell of it.
Or Daniel Craig would be a solid Mr. Body, too.
And it would be funny because he'd get to play the actual Clue after spoofing Clue, essentially.
Yeah, Knives Out.
Yeah. I think that would be
I still have never seen those movies.
I've not seen The Glass Onion. I started it and it didn't hold my interest. So, I didn't get to watch it. So.
Jared Leto.
Who just announced that he's going to play Skeletor.
I know, I wanted to trigger that.
Yeah.
See what everybody
fucking
thought.
hate Jared Leto just in general.
I do usually. The House of Gucci, he was about the only good role, I feel like, in that.
He was
one of the
I didn't see
Al Pacino did great, but everybody else was kind of like...
He was solid in House of Gucci.
I did not like that movie overall.
I wasn't a huge fan. I didn't mind him in Morbius.
I didn't watch it.
I haven't seen Morbius.
The movie could have been better, but I didn't mind him in it necessarily.
I just want to hear more fun stories of him, like, showing up to set, not bathing, and, like, fucking with the other actors. Like, he
the Joker...
Because he's a method actor.
I did not like his Joker in the movie, but when they made that scene...
In the Snyder Cut.
In the Snyder Cut at the end... What he did great.
Yeah.
In that fucking scene. That's how he should have been acting the entire fucking movie. Yeah, absolutely. I feel like everything else he's been in is like shit that we don't watch. Dallas Buyers Club and shit like that. He
was in American Psycho.
He was in Fight Club.
That's the best. If you don't like
he was in American Psycho.
Fucking Paul Allen.
If you don't like Jared Leto, Fight Club's the best movie to watch.
Does he just get the shit kicked out of him?
Yeah, literally someone beats the fuck out of him because they wanted to like break something pretty or whatever the fuck he said. I'm trying to remember the quote. He's like, I just wanted to destroy something beautiful. So Jared Leto is touted as like this pretty boy, and he's part of the Fight Club, but he caves his face in so hard that it just fucking permanently fucks him up.
I like that.
But,
I'm gonna have to watch that. I've not seen Fight Club.
Yeah. Fight
Club's a mind fuck.
Yeah, watch it. We can't talk about it.
I was gonna say, I've heard so much about
We're not
Fight
supposed
Club.
to talk about Fight Club.
Yeah, I know you're not supposed to talk about
Well,
Fight
no,
Club.
if we do, it'll either give away too much.
Well, isn't it all this fucking... Not all of it in his
No,
head,
you just go watch it. We're not gonna... We can't talk
I was gonna say, I've heard so much about that fucking movie.
The one thing we can't talk
Big
about...
Bob's fat tits.
The one thing we can talk about...
What?
I don't know.
Big Bob's fat tits. So I hear that you had a incident this week involving a helmet.
Oh, yes.
My dad told me this.
Yes. So, the Hasbro Moff Gideon helmet that your dad got in at the store.
Yeah.
Right. Well, I had been waiting to come buy it myself for a very long time because I wanted to take care of my bills and I was being responsible. Like the last couple months, I kept my spending low because I wanted to buy Christmas presents for everyone. And I was just trying not to buy shit for myself. So, once we got past all that Christmas buying shit and the week right before Christmas, I was going to go buy it. And then I'm telling Alex this, and I'm like getting the spot cleared off on the shelf, and I was about to go down there, and she goes, "No, it's in the trunk." She had bought it for me for Christmas. And I'm like, "You're lucky, because if I would have went down there and he had told me that he sold both of them, I was going to jump his ass so hard because I was the only, like, I told him to buy them so I could get one." And I'm like, I'd have started chewing into him so he would have spilled the beans before I left the shop at some point. And I'm like, you just saved him an ass chewing. Because I was like, I almost went there after I got off work because I stopped at the bank and I was right across the street. And I'm like, I'm going to go in here. And like, now I'll go home first. And I'm like, thank God I did. Otherwise I wouldn't have got to Alex before all that happened.
That's fucking hilarious.
But no,
Dad's seen the bad side of being a store owner. He ass chewing for someone else buying it for him.
For the gifts.
Yeah. No, I was intentionally, like, I had my plan. I was ready to come pick it up, and I was telling her I was going to go down and get it, and then it was like she had to give it up because yeah, I was like, I was ready, and you know, I guess I just made her crack.
That was an easy
She was
crack.
probably worried about what you'd do if you came down and I didn't have it.
Yeah, if you sold it, I was going to be pissed, man. I'm like, how the fuck you sold both of them?
Or Dad would have still
Did you
had
sell
one.
the other one?
I was just saying. Or
That's
Dad
what I
would,
mean. How did
he
you
would
sell
have had.
them?
You would have ended up with two of them because if you would have went down there, Dad would have still had the one.
Yeah.
I hid it in the closet.
Oh, you hid it?
Yeah, you hit both of them.
Yeah.
I thought you had
I
it.
sold it to Alex and then hid the other one in the closet and told her that if he came down, I was just gonna tell him, man, I couldn't pass up. Somebody came in and bought both. And but don't worry, I'll order another set.
It's like I waited so long.
That would have been hilarious to
I
me.
waited so long.
I want to see the parallel universe where you did go down and give him an ass chewing and you didn't find
Yeah,
out.
no, the Marvel What If.
Yeah, I need a Marvel what if of Brad giving Dad an ass chewing.
That's how I unlocked my mutant gene. And my claws shoot out.
The rage.
Start tearing up the comics.
Oh shit! Yeah,
that would've been
I knew.
Fucking hilarious.
I knew.
No, it looks good.
Yeah, does it?
Yeah, put it on the shelf. We got the box.
Oh, she fully cracked. She gave it to you early.
Yeah.
Kyla's cracked one time on some before, and she was like, "No, you still don't get it till Christmas." And I'm like, "Motherfucker, what the fuck?"
It's alright. I don't think she'll watch this, but I went to the Coach store for her, so she'll be happy anyway.
Oh, nice.
A nice little wallet. It was a good deal, and I got a couple other things for her, so she's lucky.
She's lucky.
Nice.
Yeah, we went up to Michigan, and I hit a couple card shops, and went to the outlet malls trying to buy a whole bunch of last minute gifts and shit, and like everybody was sold out of everything, and it was like the one place that still had stuff was the Coach store. Like, great, here we go.
Big money spending.
Shit's expensive, but it was 70% off.
Oh,
Damn.
nice.
So, like, the thing I got was a stupid amount of money, and it brought it down to like, oh, it's
reasonable.
not so bad, but damn.
You can justify it to yourself at that point.
Yeah, because I was standing there looking at stuff, but no, if it was like $300, it had it was 70%, so whatever 30% of that fucking price is, what, $50, $90?
Yeah.
So yeah, a $300 bag was $90, man. And like, I just got her wallet, so it wasn't quite like that much, but it made me want a belt and like some like just my own coach shit. Walk around town, you know?
Yeah. Those things, there are some of those designer clothes that I look at and I'm like, man, if I could ever find a good deal, that would be baller to have. But most of that shit's too expensive for dumb looking shit.
I think the furthest, the closest I'm going to get to designer is the Roosevelt stuff that I have.
See, that's probably where I like to stand.
That's probably
the closest
designer stuff I'm going to have.
The closest to designer past Roosevelt is I had Oakley sunglasses, but that's because I worked at Haps and someone left them in the bathroom, and we kept them for like 5 days, and no one claimed them, and I was like, hey, can I have these? And they were like, sure.
There will be a day where I'm head to toe Gucci.
Head to toe Gucci.
One, you know, a nice tailored suit, leather shoes, all the way up. Like, one day I'm just going to buy that suit.
I wanted to have the full the Gucci symbols just covering it.
Yeah, I'm gonna wait till I'm an old guy and it just looks like I'm a fucking greasy millionaire or some shit.
I do buy. My hats are expensive. Like I have they're not expensive, but for a ball cap, like if it's not New Era, I really won't wear it because it's like it's. Usually, 39's not bad, but I can't wear cheap hats.
I used to be that way, but then I started wearing all kinds of different styles of hats and shit. And I'm like, I don't care anymore.
I own 3 hats. This one, the Bonus Pints one, and my Black Craft one.
I probably own 300 hats.
I know.
I own like 15 or 20, but like I said, they're all either New Era 39. I really can't wear anything else. My other, like I said, Roosevelt's probably the closest I'm going to get for shirts. If Roosevelt made suits, I'd buy that for the prom on February 14th. But they don't.
Ooh, I wonder what I gotta figure out which jacket I'm gonna wear to prom.
I had thought about just going ahead and buying one of those loud ass suits.
Well, see, I think this would be a good opportunity to recycle one of my jackets. I've got 5 whole suits. Modern suits. That's not including an old one that was from when I was younger that I can't wear no more.
Let's say I got 2.
I own a flat out 0.
Kind of buy one every year.
So what are you gonna wear for prom then?
Yeah.
Don't act like you're not going.
Did you get a date?
She's already told me that you're going.
I know. I love
taking Hunter.
There's.
I have to work. It's a fucking Friday.
Oh no, you fucking shit. All right.
I forgot that we all are revisiting high school because that's where we peaked.
Oh, I didn't peak there.
I definitely didn't peak in high school. Like, if I peaked at anything, it's been the last 12 months.
I'm climbing. I'm still climbing, man. Just wait till 50, bro.
Just wait till 50.
I was gonna say the only thing that's not going well for me right now is my health. So, and I'm not unhealthy. I'm just like fat and can't lose weight. Like other than that, I'm like nothing's like. I definitely didn't peak in high school. That wasn't. That has not been the case.
My peak's gonna be like this, and then that's where it ends. So it's just gonna cap off at the end.
I'm gonna get a running start and jump off the end. So anyway, let's revisit this whole. Do you think that you're not going? Like, do you think you're gonna say, "Hey, I have to work. I can't take you to prom"?
Did I go to prom?
What if someone else takes her to prom?
At all in life?
That is not the fucking question that I'm asking.
My point is if I didn't go to a prom in high school, you think I give a fuck about a random dumbass fucking prom?
Oh, we should.
Let's rent a limo and show up to prom in a limo.
We should. We should. That would be baller.
I'll throw in a couple bucks.
That'd be
I'll pitch in me and Alex's half.
You should take your lady to prom.
You
never got a chance to take her when you guys were in high school.
I still wouldn't have went. This is the dumbest thing I've ever fucking heard of. Why the fuck are we revisiting shit we did in high school like it matters or gives a fuck?
Because now we can legally drink.
We legally drink there every fucking time we go.
But not at prom.
Oh, yeah. At bonus
but not
points.
at prom.
Yeah, but it's not a prom.
Who fucking cares about a prom?
With a Dan band, rip-off band?
Yeah.
Who gives a fuck about a prom?
I don't know.
I gotta get back to 1985, man.
I think it'd be fantastic to see all the bad prom dresses, and I think it'll be fun. I think it's a fun concept. So yeah. I don't ever get excited about dressing up. I will enjoy dressing up that day.
Any fucking reason to wear a goddamn suit jacket, count me in.
Yeah, I'm not that way, but I'm looking forward to this. So
I find this to be the dumbest thing ever.
Well, you know,
I'm in support of a lot of things. Hosting a prom for adults seems to be the dumbest thing I've ever fucking heard of. And the most boomer thought process I could ever hear.
Did you just say white pants?
White pants. That's
black shoes, white shoes.
Ooh, I should probably get white shoes.
White with black tips.
Just go full white.
Oh, no, you could do black with white tips.
Yeah. I don't have a set of those yet. I'll do that.
Just go full white
with
suit.
White pants.
No, I've got
what
a
suit jacket do you have?
I'll do white with pink flowers on it, and then a pink undershirt, white tie.
No jacket?
Yeah, jacket's floral.
Oh, good. Do you have a floral jacket?
Yeah, don't hang it up in the closet.
Floral pants?
It's no floral pants.
Just the white.
No pants.
Yeah,
no pants.
No, I wore maroon pants with it when I bought the suit together.
Okay. No pants.
There's a picture somewhere.
No pants.
No pants prom. That's what we're doing. No shave November. No pants prom.
Yeah, exactly.
So yeah.
Well, most ladies wear dresses, so they're not wearing pants.
They're already not wearing pants.
That's what I'm saying.
And we shouldn't have to wear pants. We could all wear dresses. Ooh, I could get a nice dress kilt. Like dress-up kilt.
Good.
All right, John.
I could get a formal kilt. I'll probably buy one of those suits, like the Pac-Man or the Joker suit.
Yeah.
The Joker suit intrigues me.
See, I like the Joker suit.
Yeah, I like the Joker suit.
But I also just don't see the point in it.
Well, that's all right. Sometimes you don't have to. One, for other people to enjoy it, but B, sometimes you just do shit you don't want to do because other people want to do it.
See, I live my life on a basis of if I don't want to fucking do it, I'm not going to fucking do it. Well, I'm not going to torture myself here. I did that for most of my fucking life.
Well, yeah, I can see that. I wonder what Kyla's reaction will be.
That jacket.
Oh, yeah, white pants would go great with that.
Oh, yeah. I've heard her reaction multiple times. We'll go back and forth until the day of when I show up in jeans and a Roosevelt, because that's the best you're going to fucking get out of me.
You know what, though? It's not always
He's never been complimented.
It's not always about what you wear.
He's never been complimented when he dressed nice, because he didn't ever dress nice to get complimented.
Sometimes
vicious cycle.
Vicious cycle.
Sometimes just showing up is all you need to do.
I don't like compliments. Don't compliment me. I don't need complimented.
You haven't learned to embrace it and feel good.
That's what you should do.
He doesn't like to feel good is what it is.
That's what you should do is
because normally there's a knife in the back anytime I felt good.
You should just throw on dress pants with a nice pair of shoes.
I don't even think I own dress pants.
Put the Roosevelt on, tuck it in, throw on a suit jacket, and you're good to go.
Tie.
Does he need a tie?
Yes. Okay. It's prom. Wear a tie.
No. See, that's where you got me fucked up. It's bow tie or die.
Bow ties.
Oh, bow ties are great.
Yeah, fucking. I own a couple.
Especially if you wear your Deadpool shirt with a black bow tie.
I don't have a Deadpool shirt.
I thought you had a Deadpool
shirt. Darth Maul.
Darth Maul. You wear your Darth Maul with a black bow tie and a black jacket.
Did you see this year's suit?
Yes.
Did Levi?
I don't know if he did. I did.
I wore a bow tie in my Christmas party this year.
Let's go. Bow ties are cool. Oh yeah, I saw that picture.
Yeah. It's my peacock feather and pheasant feather bow tie.
Nice.
It's fancy. I like it.
Fancy.
It's fancy.
It's got a camera in it, like James Bond. Hey, scurry around, do some espionage.
Where are we at?
1 hour.
Are we at 1 hour?
1 hour.
Jesus.
Okay, cool. Bye.